When I first heard about specs, it was actually looking at another school, and I stumbled upon specs just doing my research on the other school. It was geared more towards what I thought I should be doing, so it worked out. My favorite part about Specs Howard would definitely have to be the hands-on work we do. I mean, what other school can you do this as an assignment? And this is what you'll be doing as your job. So it's almost like you're practicing for work. The resident and online class blend, it's kind of like, sometimes it can be a hassle, because I mean, when I'm not here, I'm doing like 10 other things. So sometimes it's easy to forget about because there's deadlines, but at the same time, you do learn more outside of the class as well. So they go hand in hand with lecture and then hands-on at the school, and then you go to the house or wherever you're doing your online work and the videos, and some assignments have you do research and watch other things.
What made me attend was probably had to be the radio and the television production. I mean, I do like graphics, don't get me wrong, and editing is awesome, but I feel like I'm destined for radio. One of my favorite parts about being in Specs Howard right now would have to be, besides socializing, networking, man. Networking, you go big with networking. My favorite equipment in the radio class had to be the audio board. It had to be audio board because of the channels and everything like that. And I wanted to learn how to mix. And if it had to go with television, it's the cameras, man. The cameras.
I first heard about Specs Howard School of Media Arts through a friend, actually, that attended here back in 2007, and he encouraged me to go. My biggest inspiration to work in the media industry would have to be Shorty the Prince. I actually prefer the radio classes because that's the field that I'm trying to work in, and I like working with the audio board. I love the blended curriculum because I like working here hands-on, but you don't have time for that all the time, so working online is very convenient, well with my schedule.
I first heard about Specs Howard School of Media Arts by Googling broadcasting schools in Michigan, and it was the first one that popped up. So I clicked on it and I set up an appointment to come here. My biggest influence to work in the media industry is definitely Natalie Morales. She's an anchor on the Today Show, and I just like her. I think everybody likes her. She's very charismatic, and she knows what she's doing. So I really like her. My favorite part about being at Specs Howard definitely is the hands-on. It sounds so cliche, but it's true. You really do get to play with all the equipment and get your hands on everything. It's fun. My favorite class so far is the one that I'm currently in, television field production, because we're using the cameras, we're using the lights, we're using audio, all the components of what they do on television. In second semester television, I liked being the technical director and getting my hands using the switcher. Even the audio was fun to do. And in radio, I like using the board. So that's really the only thing that's in there. I like having blended classes with the online and the resident. I think I would rather come down here more to Southfield and being here more often, but in reality it doesn't fit with everybody's schedule, so it's nice being able to work around your schedule.